As he moves down there, I just wanted to say a couple of words on behalf of the band here. My name is Alesia Rafferty. I am the president of the band here, and I've had the honor of being in the band under Dick's direction for about 3 years now. And what I have in front of me is little note cards, and I know several people in the audience also might have these, so they can give them to you later. But basically, these note cards here are little snippets of people's favorite memories about you, or people's favorite memories of the band, or how you made them feel when they came into the band. And I have multiple here, 30 to 40 here, and then I'm sure there's more out in the audience. And as people came in today, they were able to share a memory of Dick. And when I was looking through these, just kind of putting them together, one thing that stood out to me was that everybody had something to say that was, thank you for making me feel welcome. Thank you for making me want to come to band every Monday night. Thank you for making me, just feel a really big part of the band. A lot of people in this band join this band for multiple different reasons. We join because we want to play. We want to play in multiple bands. We want to just take up our instrument again after many years. And every time, every Monday night, you make us feel welcome and you make us feel like we're important, and if we weren't there, the band wouldn't go on. And thank you for that. Several more right there. Yes.
Where those come from?
So I'm sure everybody here, Dick, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And what you've done for us over the years is immeasurable. And thank you so much.
You're totally welcome. I don't need that.
Also, I guess one more just minor announcement, actually major announcement really. Before Dick does speak, I want to introduce you guys to our new director for our next year, and Jeff Ford, our amazing soloist, saxophone, that we will miss that on the saxophone. So although we can't replace Dick, Jeff will be our new director for next year. So thank you.
And we are so lucky to have him. I think one of the reasons I hung on so long is it didn't seem like there was anybody ready to replace me. And then, of course, as soon as I said I was going to quit, right away they had somebody to replace. This band just seems to function on blessings here and there and whatever. All right, now I'm going to tell you, I have a whole bunch of people to talk about here. And the first one is the support staff that goes along with making the band work here at the Opera House. And that includes the ushers, who I never get to meet, but we have ushers, so I thank them. Jean Bird has done the lights for several years now. Daughter Monica used to do them, but she's quick, and she did the video. Well, she's still doing the video, but Jean is doing the lights and getting help from Tom Grady here today. He's the one who fixed me up with this fancy. I've never had one of these. This is really cool. Christine Rowe is, of course, the head of the Opera House. I thank her. And then the people in the band that furnish the cookies and punch for all of you after the band. That didn't just appear back there. For a long time, Debbie Frosch did it, and I understand that Alicia's doing it this year, right? So thank you guys. That was, thank you, buddy. Thank you. The next one I want to thank is John Shealy. John, stand up. You may recognize him because he's been doing all the talking in all of these concerts until this one. I can't imagine why, huh? But I want to thank John for all his narration, but does a great job, and played in the band for 20 years, and just a really good guy. So thanks, John. Gene McBride, I don't know whether, Gene, did you make it? she's had a tough time. She had foot operations and she could hardly walk and whatever, but she was so much help to me because she was really organized. She was in charge, she was president of the choir, but she was also in charge of the library, and she knew where everything was in that library. And she furnished me with lists of all the pieces that the band had played from going way, way back. And that was very much appreciated. So I want to say, and she played first trumpet in the band here years ago, and then one concert she sang too. Anybody remember that? Some of the old timers, remember when Jeff, you remember that? When Jim McBride sang up with the band, or was that before your time? It wasn't before my time, because I was there. Well, let's see this. No, I'll come back to that. All right, then we have Carol Swenson right here. Carol, wait a second. And we have 4 charter members in the band, and Carol's one of them. Stand up. Donna Cushman, right there. Been here for 32 years, and along with Carol, who of course has just been, she just lives in that chair, you know, this is where she belongs. Her Donna's sister, Carol Prusky, sat right there for years and years and years and years and years. Probably, well, she was a charter member, right? Yeah, she was a charter member, but she got sick 2 or 3 years ago and hasn't hardly been able to get out of the house. So I pray for her every night, and maybe she will someday. But at any rate, those are the, and then I just asked Kara back there what happened to Sharon Mann. Sharon Mann is also a charter member, and she's not here. So I just said, where is she? She's sick. So that's the 4th one that we had. Sharon was a charter member, and then she dropped out for a long time, and then she came back. And a lot of people have dropped out and gone back, come back, you know. 30 years between playing on the flute or whatever, you know. Okay, then we have Janelle Bird, right back there. Janelle, wave to the front. Janelle made all those beautiful programs that we have here. And then, lo and behold, when she decided she didn't want to do it anymore and turned it over to Kara Howard and her husband Walt, they are producing this program with the same quality, so we hear it from those people. I think most town bands would have a simple little program, but not this band. Deb Kell, right there. You read all these articles about when to come to the concerts, and that's Deb Kell sitting right over there. See her on the end there. So that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Okay. Okay. Now, I have all these people standing up to play their solos, but one of the most important persons is already standing all the time, and that's Kathy Owens. Back there, playing the snare drum. You know, a band without a drum, snare drum, would not exist. You could not play without a snare drum. Not only does she play the snare drum, she hauls all the equipment up here with Jeff Ellison. I don't know, they have to haul the drums up and all that. I mean, it's a lot of work. All righty. Dawn Weekling, right behind me. We just talked about her. Well, the two of both Brad Kokorski. Oh, this is kind of an involved thing here. Brad, well, I'll do it this way. Dawn, right here, in all the concerts that I've given, one time she was sitting there playing flute. And then the next time she was sitting back there playing alto sax. And then the next time, last year, she was sitting right here playing clarinet because we moved her around wherever we needed her. And she also plays oboe, for heaven's sake. So that's, we really appreciate that. And Brad is like that too. He's a fantastic alto sax player and clarinet player. And I was wondering how I was going to chop him in half. God, Jeff, because the clarinet section cannot function with two firsts in this big loud group here. You have to have at least 3 good players, and so Brad said, okay, I'll do it. No, he did it all. So that, I can't just, I hadn't gotten Jeff Ford, we would have been in trouble, big trouble. All right, let's see, now where are we? Jeff Ellis, Diana Anshikoff, and Dawn Trowbridge. Stand up, you trumpet players. Come on. Those are the 3 that have been the backbone of the trumpet section for all these many, many years. You heard them all tonight, and you're going to hear Dawn one more time, and so I really appreciate you guys. Mark King and Paula Frosch. Then I'll stand up to you guys. Come on. Here again, here again. If they look familiar, it's because they're always here. You know how important that is? If a conductor is going to conduct, you better have somebody that can play, and those 2 can play. And of course, I already told you how we got Jim here tonight, but we appreciate that too, Jim. Okay, sit down. Okay, now, Alicia, right here. She was just standing up, so she doesn't have to stand up, but well, I'll sit down then. Alicia is the president, and I didn't know it for quite some time that she is the granddaughter of Alice Lindner. Now, I don't know how many in the audience remember Lindner's lumber store right down here, you know, on the tracks. I'm sure a lot of the old timers do. And Alice was a charter member of the band, played first flute right here, and now just get the connection here, Alice Lindner and Alesia Rafferty. It took me a couple of weeks to figure that out. The granddaughter spelled it almost the same way, and then she just had a baby 7 months ago, and she named him Philip for Philip Lindner. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention her uncle, Dan Lindner. I get choked up when I think about him. Dan was a terrific trombone player. He got killed in a train hit his truck in Hinckley. And he got killed, and I came home from rehearsal, and Jim Spring called me on the phone and said, sit down, you're not going to believe this. And he told me. So that, well, I haven't gotten over that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Dan's 2 sons played in the band also, so a lot of Lindners going along here. And then Jeff Ford also just fell out of the sky because the woman that's not here, the charter member, Sharon Mann, broke her clarinet. Well, it turns out that Jeff is a clarinet repairman, so she took her clarinet to Jeff. And I don't know how it came about, but Jeff mentioned to her that he had retired from Waubonsie College, Junior College, and that gave her his card to give to me, which I did give to Alicia. And the next thing you know, he appears to play. And you know, I didn't know if he intended to direct or what. I was hoping so. And then after he auditioned the band, he decided that he could take the job. So that's how come we got Jeff. How about that? All right, I think I'm getting close to the end of the answer. All right, now I've got another story. You ready for another long story?